Hello and welcome to Clickin Derp. Today we're going to play Rock Crusher. This is actually a new indie game that actually came out on Steam. I'm going to have a link down in the description. But the premise of it is that you basically hover your cursor over rocks, you break them, and you get the money dollars. It was actually pretty fun. It took me in total about 3 hours to actually complete the entirety of the game. So it was pretty quick, but it was very enjoyable the entire time. Currently, we're actually completing the tutorial right now. Uh, it pretty much just runs over how the controls and everything work. It's kind of like a mixture of leaf blower plus like that mining game that just came out recently, which we're actually going to be doing a YouTube video on that also. But on top of that, once we're done this tutorial, you're going to see a menu of upgrades in which you can do to increase your crushing speed, your blowing speed, your lightsaber, the whole nine. Up in your top left, you have health, you have fuel, and you have energy. Fuel prevents you from playing in a map for too long usually. The energy is your lightsaber, and your health is your health effectively. As you can see here, we're going to get one crush. There's blowing force, health, rock respawn rate, which is pretty good to get right on the bat. This basically effectively allows you to keep some of your yellow coins as like a piggy bank. And then with the yellow coins that you collect at the end of each match, you are able to upgrade how much money you get per gold coin. So if you look top left, my fuel's running out, and that's why the round ended. So we're going to get some more, probably laser and crush speed, if I had to guess. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Crush. But all in all, this was actually a very fun game. I enjoyed playing it. The reviews are saying that it ends too quickly, but I think for the 3 hours, it was pretty fun. It was extremely addicting. I actually enjoy it quite a lot. I still go back to play it. There's actually going to be a part 2 of this, and from there, I'll let you keep watching here. So my fuel ran out again. We're going to upgrade, do some more crush damage, some blowing force, and get right back into it. I'm hoping for this channel that we actually start doing more click videos. Gotta blow all these off the screen. It's always a pain, but it's still always enjoyable. New record again. Some more crush, some laser. Let's get back to it. Let's blow these all off the screen. If you don't blow them off the screen by the time you run out of fuel, you actually don't collect money from it. You have to get them off the screen. New record again, only by one though. Last one was 80. So here we upgraded it. So what that did was actually increase our gold value from 1 to 2.4 now. So every time we get it off the screen, it still counts that we got one of those, but they're worth now 2.4 gold instead of just the one. So we effectively just increased our income by almost 2.4, 240%. We're gonna get more rock respawn rate. Taking a swig of my protein shake. Just hit a new PR at the gym. Amazing. We gotta blow these off the screen. If you run out of fuel before you blow them off the screen, you don't get any of the fucking money. So it always sucks. New record, 153 again. We're gonna go for rock respawn rate. So right now we're actually able to crush through the rocks pretty easily. That's the boss rock. That's what happens when that depth gauge at the bottom fills up all the way. We effectively have to get here while still maintaining enough health and fuel to be able to destroy that, and then we're able to progress to the depth levels. Right now we're still on depth 0, and we continue to run out of health and fuel pretty fast. So right here, I upgrade the value to now, what, 3? So now we're getting another 150% increase. The boss spawn again. Right now we're just doing like cycles to amass as much wealth as possible, so that way we can actually increase our health and fuel, and probably our crushing too, and some of the lightsaber. Right now it's just farming. Standard clicking game material. 417 though, big money. More blowing force, probably some max fuel, some crush damage, and then probably a max fuel again. So at about 150 fuel, that's usually when I start blowing. Because that's when, you know, I'll run out of fuel if I don't do that to actually blow them off the screen. So we'll just fast forward. We'll upgrade that again. We're now at 4.5 per gold. So we are just absolutely flying through this. We increase crush speed. We're blowing some more off. We've been upgrading the lightsaber quite a lot. But we're still not there where we can defeat the boss yet. More boss damage, so that way we can at least try. More laser and more crush speed. Right now we're testing against the boss. We are obviously still nowhere near it. So we're just going to keep farming. Building up to the point where we can crush that boss. New record again, 706. More boss damage. 2% chance to spawn fuel, some health, and some armor. So now we actually have a chance of spawning fuel rocks to actually increase our fuel over time. We're going to try and defeat this boss. I don't think we can do it. Yeah, we're still not there yet. Some laser damage and probably some health. We're also going to upgrade it to now 6 gold per yellow block. 888, new record. More fuel, more laser damage, and probably more crush damage. We are just instantly breaking these fucking rocks now. Let's check the boss out. I think we can actually do this one. So our laser ran out, but we can still crush through it. So right now we're just min-maxing. We're actually going to go for as much yellow as possible, because when you break this boss, it actually blows all the gold chunks off the screen. So we got a new record. This also allows us to get either a new skin or a new background. So we're going to go for the skin here. And what the skin does, it gives you a preferred method. So now we have 2 times multiplier for it. We're going to get some more crush damage, going to get some more HP, some armor, and max out crush damage. So right here, now that we're at depth 1, the rocks are actually stronger. But we've actually been farming quite a lot, so we can actually put up with a lot of the heat that I would say from these rocks. So right now we're just blowing it off before we run out of fucking fuel. But we made it to the actual boss level. 3,500, that's a massive increase. Another level, so now we're getting 7.5. Some crush speed, some probably more crush damage, honestly. That'll spawn more health if we want. That just gives us more health, more armor, laser damage, laser length. That basically allows us to hit more rocks just farther away. We're just gonna crush through this because we can't kill the boss yet. New record, 5,000. More laser damage, probably laser growth. 2% more for fuel rocks. Increase the number of rocks on the screen. More boss damage. We're really just cruising through this. We made it to the boss level again. We didn't hit a record on that one. More crush damage. So this game is actually a pretty good roguelike. I like it a lot. There is more hours to play in this than just the standard 3. However, if you're just doing the base game, it is just 3 hours. 5,600. New record again. Just some more laser and crush. Blowing 5,800. New record again. More crush damage. The crush damage is actually getting kind of expensive. We're going to upgrade to 8.5 now per gold nugget, I'd call it. 6,500. More boss damage. Now we have a mini blower. That homeboy actually pushes the gold off the screen for us. He doesn't really do an amazing job. Like, I still have to do it. But as you get higher up, they actually do become very helpful. Some armor, and we're probably going to go with laser max length. Right now we are still instant crushing these rocks, which is amazing. Because as you get higher in those depths, they just cut you down. 7,000 new record. Gonna increase it to now 10 per gold. Did a little bit of an upgrade there for fuel. We tried the boss, only got it to about a third. 77 new record. More leaf blowers. So right there, part of the game is that you actually have to swap between skins and background skins to keep your multiplier going. They usually last about 5 minutes each. So that is something that the game makes you do. I'm not too big of a fan of it, but that is part of the deal with playing this game. Fuel keeps running out. It seems fuel is our main setback right now, is that we just can't last as long. 8,300. More laser, more percentage for energy starting at the max amount. That red is actually a health crystal. We are crushing this boss rock. We're just going to crush through it. Yep. So right there, the pink, we get that, and now we can actually buy a background. So the background also gives us another multiplier, which it's usually 2 for the start, so it's times 2. And then from there, we can also upgrade our gold pieces again to now, I think it's 11 or 12. There is a story to this game. I didn't care to look at it or learn it personally. This is a clicker game. You know, I'm not playing it for the lore. You could feel me. 16.2 new record. Massive. We are upgrading the little mini blowers. We are now at the max amount for at least the early levels for the mini blowers. Those blue rocks are the fuel rocks. So if you break those, you get more fuel while you're in them. The red ones give you more health. And then there's also green ones that give you energy, but those aren't for quite a bit now. So while you're in the earlier depths, I would call them, a good way to like get more money early on is to go for like a tandem rock hit, where you try and hit 2 rocks at the same time. So as you see right there, it does lesser damage than if you were just hitting a singular one. And then when you run out of health, which I have been for these last few rounds, you can also switch to your laser to actually really min-max. But I'm probably just going to hit the fucking thing like a dingus, yeah. So just some more upgrades. The blowers are going crazy. 24,720. That's big money. We're doing more drops. So right now, I think it was 3 per rock was dropping. Now we're getting 4. That was 43,000. We're trying to get some more speed here to be able to get through this. 33,980. Now we're crushing through, making the mini blowers actual like chads. 48,000. 60,000. I'm just trying to speed up through this for y'all. 61,000. Because it is a lot of repetition on the earlier ones. 94,000. See right here, I had to switch my skin to get back to the preferred one because I lost my 2 times multiplier. So right here, I had to let these build up. I think it's about time I probably kill the boss. 81,980. 107,000. More laser, more crush damage. 2 level ups, actually. That's pretty big. The leaf blowers are going buck wild, as you can see. See, they really do help. Like, they allow you to actually crush through the rocks longer. And then from there, they just keep blowing like mothers. They treat you right. But I'm actually going to start showing more of the long play now. So that way y'all can actually see how a full match looks. And then from there, for the rest of the video, we're going to start showing the full plays, I would call it. And then for part 2, we'll actually show more of the full play. So right here, I was running out of health. I couldn't actually complete the boss fight here. But we are getting closer, no doubt. Also, this is like my first video edit, so if it's like funky, sorry about that. You know, pray for me. And on top of that, if you have suggestions or something for like a good clicker game, I'd be more than welcome to try it out. Because I know when people watch these clicking games, they want to see consistent progress would be the term I'd use. But fast, you know, they don't want to put in the legwork, I would call it. So it's like I'm trying to make the video a bit faster while still maintaining the progression that people like to see. That's why I was speeding through the first ones. Right here, we're crushing through this fucking boss like it's nothing. Live, love, laugh. Get him out of here. Right here, we're just min-maxing again. We're going for primo amount of money. 194,000. So right here we can actually unlock another background or another skin. It all depends. I should have upgraded the background too, but I only upgraded the skin, which was a dingus move of me. So that increased it to 5 times. That also allowed me to increase the amount how much gold is worth, and we just upgraded the laser. So right here, as you can see, now it's taking a while to break these rocks. Plus my health is dropping rapidly. So I'm not even probably going to be able to make it to the boss for a hot second doing it this way. So I may speed it up so that way y'all don't have to see the real grindy side of it. 134,000 though. Still pretty good. So I'm just going to burn through this stuff so that way you know, can get to the good parts, I'd call it. 200,000, another banger. Still taking forever to break through these fucking rocks. Little leaf blowers treating me right. Fuel rock. Fuel ain't the problem, it's health right now. Probably gonna have to upgrade my blower here shortly too. Boop, 231, new record, big gains. Health still dropping quickly. See, with the laser length, it'll automatically like join onto rocks, and then plus the angle too, so you can get a little funky with it. See how it just bends to hit the rocks? And then as you break rocks, you actually get energy too. So it's a mixture of like min-maxing the best you can while using energy, health, and fuel to get the most. There's also a sweet little message at the end of completing this game. 282, big money. More crush. My homeboy just fucking logged on. Don't send him messages. But health is a main issue, without a doubt. We haven't really been upgrading as we're going. All we've been doing is upgrading crushing so far. With a little bit of health here and there, but nothing insane. Tandem rock hits, always coming through clutch. This is also like a voiceover of the main recording. If you guys think I should record my voice while I'm playing, I can. The main problem is that, you know, the audio may be a little funky would be the term. So I'd also like to hear in your comments if you want me to have voiceover or if you want live audio while I'm playing. Because at least with voiceover, I can kind of control what I'm saying. When I'm just playing these games, it's like I brain rot max, so like I'm just in a fucking stupor. It's like I'm drunk on fucking Clickin. I fucked up right there. I should have stopped attacking that and actually blew a little bit. Rock Crush, health, and some armor. We're slowly building back up. And plus, we're actually getting health per rock we break now, so it's actually allowing us to stay in these a bit longer to actually get a bit more money. I also hit a new PR in the gym, which is amazing today. I'll keep you all posted on my gym journey. I've been crushing it, just like I've been crushing this fucking game. All in all, it's been pretty good. Can't complain. $529,000, half a mil, live, love, laugh. Upgraded the yellows again. Man, them leaf blowers really do be going buck wild. I've been thinking about doing a game for the Wizard Tower. I've been seeing that on Steam. It's been quite a lot of whatchamacallit. It has great reviews. And that's a big thing. I kind of want my channel to be able to say if a game is good or not based on my own opinion and stuff of that caliber. I don't want people to go out and buy a Clickin game that's kind of dog water, you know, or it's like overpriced for what it is. Like this game was pretty good. Let me look up exactly how much it was so that way I can give you all $7 for what? It took me 3 hours. That is almost $2 an hour, $2.50 around there roughly. That's not bad. And then on top of that, there was more playtime. That was just to beat the game. So to beat the game, it was 3 hours, but the actual playtime can be up to like 12 hours. So there is more playtime even past the story, which in the part 2, it'll show you like how far you can go. Because I might actually complete the game and then post the completion, or I might break this up into 3 parts. But I know for me to complete the game, it took me 3 hours. Because that's what the initial recording was. So for now, we made $1 million. And we actually just bought the new currency. The new currency, which is these teal trapezoids. Or not trapezoids, pentagons. What the fuck am I saying? They actually will snowball our income dramatically. So when you're playing this game, you're actually going to try and shoot for the new currencies as fast as possible. I did not know that while playing this, so like I fucked up a little bit, but I slowly caught on in part 2 where it's like, oh shit, I need to like actually try and get these new currency like up and running, like no doubt. So when you're breaking the health and fuel rocks, you actually get energy for breaking those, and they don't use health or fuel to break them. So they're always like freebies, and then they give you energy, which then allows you to break more rocks during that time. 917,000. But look, we're going to upgrade these blue pieces to almost, what, 3,000 a piece. So now we get $1 million just from 300 blues, and we got like 1,800 blues from there. So to wrap things up, this has been Clickin Derp. I appreciate everyone showing up and hanging out watching this video. I'm actually a big fan of this game. It's called Rock Crusher. I'm gonna have the link in the description. There's tons of playability, and from there I'll check you on the next video. I appreciate it, guys, and y'all have a good one. Bye bye.